I was in a Danish used bookstore and I picked up an anthology of like 50 poets, and there were 3 poems by this poet in there that I loved more than any other. And I translated them right away. I found an address for her and sent a letter off with my translation saying, can I have permission to translate your poetry? And so anyway, I met with her husband in the fall. She died last February. What I didn't know was that when they received my letter, she was in the hospital. And he got the letter and brought it to her at the hospital and read it to her. And it turned out I didn't know this, but she was a teacher of Danish and English. So she understood my translations quite well. He asked her if she would give me permission to translate the work, and she did. And when I met with him, what I didn't know was that was the last conversation they had. That she was on her deathbed, and those were basically her last words. Since then, I've had, I guess, about a dozen of her poems published in English. I'm hoping to be able to get a full volume published one of these days. And that's Marianne Koluda Hansen. I know I have another one of these, but I'm ready right now. And her work's also been recorded. So if you like it, see me after this, and you could take one of them. This poem is one of the things I love about this poem is it's about how, as people, we always look forward to things, but the things that are really important we also are afraid of at the same time. This is called Syrenerne, the Lilacs. Syrenerne. Jeg ved ikke noget værre, end når syrenerne blomstrer. Hele året går jeg og glæder mig, og hvis det ikke var for tanken om, hvor smuk verden kan være, når syrenerne står i flor, kommer jeg aldrig igennem vinterens triste mørke og kulde. Jeg elsker syrener. De står for mig som noget af det smukkeste i verden. Men så snart de begynder at springe ud, bliver jeg pludselig bange. Nu kommer den tid, jeg har glædet mig til i så mange måneder. Og hvordan skal jeg nyde det, kan jeg måtte få tilstrækkeligt ud af den skønne, men alt for korte tid, hvor syrenerne blomstrer. Jeg føler aldrig, at jeg er parat. Gid de vil give mig en uge til. Men naturen må følge sin lov. Og knopperne springer som popcorn, end jeg er parat eller ej. Så længe syrenerne blomstrer, pjekker jeg fra mit job, siger nej til alle invitationer, barrikaderer mig i mit hjem med masser af rødvin og dosemad og mørklægningsgardiner, går ikke frivilligt ud for en dør, medmindre det er tvingende nødvendigt. Og det er helst kun efter mørkets frembrud, med bøjet hoved og solskærm og skyklapper, mørke briller og bredskøkket hat, for ikke at blive konfronteret med syrenernes skamlyse, stille sig selv til skue. For at undgå at indånde duften, holder jeg vejret, og trækker det kun, når jeg ved, at ingen far er, for eksempel ved skraldespande, store kloakker og frisklagte hundelorte. Når jeg omstiller har på fornemmelsen, at det er ved at være overstået, begynder jeg forsigtigt at skære op til, hvor jeg ved, syrenerne hænger. Og mit højt hopper af glæde, mit hjerte hopper af glæde, når de er færdige, udbrændte, brune og slappe. Nu kan jeg trække vejret igen. Og løfte og rette ryggen, løfte blikket, melde mig rask på jobbet, rulle mine mørke gardiner op og begynde at se lidt til folk igen. Men det næste år vil jeg nyde syrenerne. Kom med dem i møde og vær beredt, så de ikke tager mig på sengen igen. De skal ikke have lov til at traumatisere mig. Jeg elsker syrener. De står for mig som noget af det smukkeste i verden. Og jeg begynder allerede at glæde mig til næste gang, de blomstrer. The Lilacs. I know of nothing worse than when the lilacs are blooming. All year I look forward to it. And if it weren't for the thought of how beautiful the world can be when the lilacs are in flower, I would not make it through the winter's sad darkness and cold. I love lilacs. To me, they are some of the most beautiful things in the world. But as soon as they start to bloom, suddenly I feel afraid. Now the time is coming that I've been looking forward to for so many months. And how am I going to enjoy it? Will I be able to get enough out of that beautiful but all too short period when the lilacs are in bloom? I never feel I am ready. If only they would give me another week. But nature must follow its laws, and the buds open like popcorn, whether I'm ready or not. As long as the lilacs are in bloom, I play hooky from work, decline all invitations, barricade myself inside my home with lots of red wine and canned goods, and blackout curtains. I don't willingly go outside unless it is absolutely unavoidable, and then preferably only after darkness sets, with bowed head and visor and blinders, dark glasses and wide-brimmed hat, in order not to be confronted with the lilacs shameless putting themselves on display. To avoid inhaling the scent, I hold my breath and breathe only when I know there is no danger, for example by trash cans, stinking sewers, and fresh dog poop. When I eventually get the feeling that it's about over, I begin carefully to leer towards where the lilacs are hanging, and my heart leaps with joy when they are finished, burned out, brown, and limp. Now I can breathe again, stand up straight and lift my gaze, report healthy to work, open my dark curtains, and start getting together with people again. But next year, I will enjoy the lilacs, come out to meet them and be prepared, so they don't take me by surprise again. I'm not going to let them terrorize me. I love lilacs. To me, they are some of the most beautiful things in the world. And I'm already beginning to look forward to the next time they bloom. Thank you so much.